I'm assuming there's no one here yet. I'm just going to let it catch up. I still have yet to figure out my 3-minute video, intro video, which always takes a little bit of time. So I'm hoping everything is right with the world. Let me just do my standard thing of having a look at Whiskey Giveaway, make sure it's going live. It says I am. Looks like I am. There we go. I'm the first viewer. Would be my guess. But positive thing is I'm not wired in, and it doesn't seem to be falling apart. Seems to be all right. So now I just have to wait until there's someone else rather than me here. Obviously, I have to keep talking though because people might watch this back. That doesn't make any sense if I'm not doing this bit. I need to sort this video out. So hot black coffee for me tonight, which is a good start. A few more people starting to turn up now, which is always positive. Oh, we got something in the chat. We got something in the chat. Andrew, good evening, everyone, and good luck, says Andrew. And Andrew, so how is your Glendronach treating you? I assume all three of them are with you. Let me know. I assume they are. I haven't heard anything back from the shop they were purchased from, so I'm assuming they're there. And good evening and good luck, everyone from Duran. Good to see you, dude. Look at that, my drummers are in the house straight away. First one's on call. So usually, as we say, we usually get. I have to give it a few minutes now because I used to have the 3-minute warning video, which I can't. I've misplaced. I'm trying to get around not having to create another one, although I suspect I will have to. So watch this space. Yeah. Could everyone just confirm they're getting everything through? Sounds all right. Video's all right. I haven't wired myself in this time. Last time I actually wired my laptop direct into the router to make sure. So if you could confirm, that'd be handy. What have we got tonight? We've got the Glenmorangie, and I've decided on something a little bit different as well. Andrew, yes, they arrive very quickly. That's what I like to see. 3 bottles of Glendronach straight to Campbelltown. It feels a little bit bizarre sending whiskey to Campbelltown in some ways, Andrew, seeing as it at one point it sent so much whiskey the other direction. Dave, good evening. Rob, good evening. All good luck. Hey guys, and Robert, good evening, everyone. Good to see you, dude. Robert Brady, Tim Dix, good to see you, dude. And that's why I like to see Darren, my little trusted advisor. Good to see my sound and video is good. You never know. It's weird. Like I don't know how to explain it. So I have this screen that I can see. You can't see. It's got comments going down one side. Kind of see what's in front of me. And at the top it says 66% uploading, continuously uploading a high quality recording. I don't know if that means it's all coming through to you. If it's not coming through to you, I don't know. I'm just working on the idea that that's fine. Probably need to do some. I don't know. I need to maybe change this background. These are paintings that I did for my sins. For those people who've asked a number of times, and that is a pen that my daughters made, which is very kind of them. Pretty low volume. I can turn the volume up. Let's turn the volume up a little bit. Tell me if that's better now, Tim. Hopefully you can hear. It should all be through that. It should all be through that microphone. What is the video? I have no idea how to check that. Yeah, it's all coming through that microphone. So hopefully that's a little bit louder for you, Tim. All good on Facebook, says Dave. Evening all, says Carol. Evening to you. Gerald, evening. Evening to you, dude. And Kevin, good to see you. And Jamie, good to see you. And Tim, that's better. I aim to please. The thing I don't like about this new screen, I think it's nice. I prefer it to the one we used before. But when you put a little comment up, the little Tim Dix, it shows you on Facebook, and not YouTube, where I think some people like. See, Darren comes up with a little YouTube logo, but it's a very, very small logo, a very small image. So, but then that might well be the fact that I haven't worked it all out yet. It takes me a little while to get it. Carol, very quiet tonight, not like you. Wow, I'm trying. I suppose the problem I have is there was for those people, been around for a long time, there was always a 3-minute beginning video, introduction video, that allowed lots of people to turn up, and then I'd come on and I knew there's lots of people there. Now when I start, I sort of start and there's no one there, and I have to keep talking and filling some time, and then I have to kind of do a bit of work to work around that. So I try to give it a bit of time to let everyone catch up, because then I immediately get, and you'll see, there you are, evening, Woody, good to see you, dude. Um, you'll start seeing halfway through people go, "Ah, oh, I missed it," and it's like, I try to pad to make sure that everyone can kind of come around, but it doesn't happen all the time. So whilst I remember, two small changes. So as people know, and I've talked about it numerous times, I started a new job a few months ago, and it's been pretty intense, which is fine. Yeah, this comes with a thing, but it means that whiskey's had to take a bit of a back seat for a bit. I want to try and get that going a little bit more again. So the plan is slightly different. So I'm going to go back to weekly, from 2 weekly. We kind of calmed it down to 2 weekly in the summer because people are less interested or less focused on whiskey, I should say, in the summer. And to be fair, I meant to bring it back to a week, and I hadn't done that. So we're going to go back to weekly. So it'll be every Sunday night. And my idea is, I like these draws on a Sunday where we have, just release it for the day and that's it. If you miss it, tough, you miss it, and it's gone. But the idea is we're going to do, I think I'll do one draw. I'll do one release on a Monday, one release on a Tuesday, and they'll stay all the way through the week. Then we'll do the one on the Sunday, and then we'll do the draw. That's the format, I think. So there'll be two, should we say, nearly week long draws, and then we'll have one on the Sunday, which is just for that one. That's the current plan, and we'll go back to a weekly um, draw, so we can get a bit more of the community stuff back in, all that sort of good things. I think we lost a little bit when we went monthly. We certainly did, and then 2 weekly is still a little bit of a delay. So it'd be good to go back, and I'll email the details out to make sure everyone understands. That's it. So there we are. Evening. Simon Avon has just turned up. Good to see you, dude. Um, Scott's turned up. Evening to you, dude. Michael's here. Evening, everyone. And Scott, I hope you're well. Yeah, we hope everyone's well. Hope we're all good. So we've had a few chats. Oh, my thing's saying 71% uploading, so it must be doing better than it was. So we have the Signet, which I've had. I had randomly, I had for lunch one day. I don't generally advise drinking whiskey for lunch. But it was a friend of mine. He managed to get himself a bottle, and he said, "Do you want to try this?" And we were over lunch, and I was like, "I'm not going to turn down the option." So yeah, I had the Glenmorangie Signet, and it is really, really nice. It reminds me a lot of Rich Cacao, if you've ever had that one, the Macallan one, but it's a really nice one. Gerald, you need a bottle during the week, defo for browsers. I know it's. Do you know it's the problem I've had is the day job has been like I've been working till 1 o'clock in the morning on the day job, so trying to fit time in to do the other stuff is just challenging. But I'm going to try and readjust things. What I need is a glamorous assistant really to help me. That's what would be ideal, but it's not as easy to get up and running as possible. So yeah, the idea will be there'll be a bottle goes up on Monday, bottle goes up on Tuesday. They'll stay during the week. One will probably be the drinkers draws. I quite like that little 99p ticket for one of the classic drinkers draws. Then there'll be one that's a bit more interesting. Then there'll be the Sunday one day blink and you miss it kind of draw. That's the idea. Scott, evening, made it. You did. You're here. And Dave, I like that idea. 3 draws a week. And I think that's. I remember when I go back to when we started, and when we started, it's an unfair real comparison because it was the start of lockdown. A lot of people just sat around at home looking for something to do. So of course we had a lot of stuff, but we were doing like 10, 12 draws a week. It was crazy, if not more than that sometimes. But it's all good. Linda, do not worry. Do not worry. So I'm sorry this evening. I haven't done the draw yet, so you're fine. I've just been pontificating and just explaining that we're going to add we're going back to weekly. We're going to add a couple of draws per week. So there'll be one on Monday. I'll put one out on Monday and I'll email you everyone knows there. Then I'll do one on Tuesday, do the same thing. Then we'll do the one on the Sunday, which again will do the same thing as today. Launches at 9 o'clock, closes at 6 p.m. If it sells, it sells. If it doesn't, it doesn't. And that's the way it goes. So tonight we're going to do the Signet. Let me get that screen up if I can remember how to do it in my new platform. This is the other problem with doing a 2 weekly is you forget everything you're supposed to be on how to do it by the time you get there. So let me just share screen, and now I can't see the blinking screen. 1 second. For some reason, randomly, it had closed. So let me open it again. We'll try that again, shall we? Smooth as ever. So let's just make sure that's all coming through loud and clear for you. Should be just about now. There we are. Let's get rid of that. Close that ad. Perfect. Other idea. Sorry, I'm so late, and it's fine. And Gerald, is the Friday thing still progressing too? Yeah, Friday Night Whiskey is indeed progressing. I'm just waiting on some bottlers who are coming back to me about some stuff. Because of course it's quite complicated having to find the whiskies, taste the whiskies, find the right whiskies, find the right way to legally bottle whiskey. So because it has to be done in Scotland for it to be called whiskey or Scotch. So then I have to organize for it to be shipped from where it is to the bottlers. They have to then break it. Then I have to figure out how to distribute it each individually to all of the people. All the fun and fair. And arguably, if you think about it, we don't necessarily, it doesn't have to be stuck to, so whiskey giveaways focused entirely on the UK because of the UK gambling laws and doesn't go outside of that. But in theory, Friday Night Whiskey can go to anyone in the UK or wider than that. Why not? So there's lots of stuff around that. Then covering the VAT and the weirdness of that around how they claim it and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, it's great fun. It's nearly there. It's very nearly there. But obviously, I'll keep everyone informed as it does. Andrew and Darren have got their drums going. Browser needs screen sharing permission. Crikey, so this is the stuff. I'm assuming you can all see it. If it doesn't, then we will we'll be fine. And then we go. If you can't see it, I apologise. On the freebie, I want to bring the freebie back. So there was 2 parts of it. One is I wanted to find a way of doing something a bit different with it because it was supposed to be an interesting stuff, and we'd had it on the same format for quite some time. The other thing was because I was only, like you've seen this one, 2 weeks. We've got one draw. There literally isn't enough money to pay for this bottle, the freebie bottle, the system that needs to be in place, and all the other bits and pieces, VAT and stuff within that. So that's the other reason it's been paused. The plan is hopefully once it comes back in, there's a bit more uniform. We've got 3 drawers, and that hopefully will open up some other bits and pieces. We can start doing the freebie in the comments. I'd like to find some other. I like doing new, interesting stuff, and it's been a while since we've had anything that new and different. So leave it with me, Dave. I'll bring it back as soon as I can. Right. So I'm assuming you guys can see the screen that I can see because I've got that little warning. I'm assuming it's there, the little spinning wheel. So you should all know by now, the first thing we have to do is we have to shuffle it all up. So there we are, lots and lots of randomness mixed in. And we have to customize it, make it 40 seconds. There we are. Okay. So that is all good. Evening, busy taxiing kids again. Well, do you know what? My kids are young, so I still don't have to do it quite so much, but it's getting more already. There, well, there will be 8 and 6. 11, heaven forbid when they get old enough to go out and drink. Cool. So let's find out who's going to get this signal, shall we? I'm a bit envious. I need to get a bottle of this for myself. So good luck, everyone. Here we go. We are off and we are running. And it's spinning pretty fast. Starting to slow. Just starting to slow. Going around. Oh, GP Key's got a bang. Oh, no, it's not. There we are, GP Key. I thought that was you, but no, it's going to go a bit further than you. Karaoke will be my guess. Or is it going to Nat McFegan again 2 weeks? Is it going to stay on karaoke or is it going to... Karaoke is the winner. There we are, dude. Karaoke. Sorry about that. I don't know if those people who don't know. Andrew, um, who you can probably see there. Andrew's Nat McFeagle. So he was close to winning. He was close. He was nearly there, but not quite. Not quite there. So Garioki is the winner with I can't remember what ticket number it was. Garioki with ticket number 17. So there we are. Congratulations, says Linda. Good luck, everyone, was Robert. Michael said, good luck, everyone. Carol says the volume's very quiet tonight. I think the only congratulations, so close as Andrew. Indeed, I thought it was going to come around for you, but it just ran out of steam. I think the reason that might be like that, if I'm honest, if I can figure it out, is that better? You have to tell me now, Linda. Now I've played around with my my microphone. You have to tell me if that comes in better. Who knows? Congrats, fantastic dram, says Scott. It is indeed. It is indeed. I'm a big fan of it. I haven't had the new one, the reserve. If anyone has had the reserve, let me know. Tell me what you think about it. Indeed, says Andy. Well done. So yeah, all good. All good. I'm hoping that's coming through loud and clear. Well done, says Robert. Indeed. Well done, buddy. Garioki, it is all yours. So yeah, so watch this space. Tomorrow there will be another, because it's Monday. There'll be one competition go live on there. There'll be another competition go live on there on Tuesday. I'm going to try and find the right balance. I've had it before where we've had hundreds of tickets for stuff and that doesn't sell out. On other ones, I do it slightly differently and I put higher price but a lot less tickets. I'm going to try and find the right mix just to make sure that it's always exciting, because the reserve is superb as well. I see someone's had a go at it. We've obviously had a competition for the reserve. It's just, for me personally, 350 quid a bottle is just quite hard to. Well, it's not even quite hard to. I don't know where I have to be in to rack up that many as a drinker. It's quite a challenge. So there we are, Garioki. You've managed to get yourself a lovely bottle of Signet, winging its way to you. I'm very happy that Andrew, you managed to get through. You two Glenn Johnnox turned up from last week. I hope you have a lovely week. I will email you in the morning to tell you what the new one is then. But hopefully I'll see you next one Sunday as well. We'll get back to this weekly stuff. So have a lovely week, guys, and I will see you guys soon. Thanks very much. Cheers.